LymeOnline's Francesca Evans, bringing you the latest news, sport, weather forecast and what's on this weekend in the Lyme Regis area. Organisers of Candles on the Cob have now distributed more than £22,000 raised at the spectacular event. Held over the August bank holiday weekend and organised by the Rotary Club of Lyme Regis, the event saw 5,000 candles light up the historic Cob Harbour. It is now thought to be one of the most successful single-day events held in the town, having raised more than £22,000 through the sponsorship of candles by members of the public in memory of loved ones and through collections on the day. This year's chosen charities, the British Red Cross and the Lyme Regis branch of Cancer Research UK, each received £5,500 and the remaining funds have now been distributed to almost 20 local youth causes. Tom's Restaurant on Marine Parade in Lyme Regis was named Business of the Year at the Jurassic Business Awards this week. Organised by Marketing West, the awards were held at Lyme Regis Football Club on Wednesday and followed last year's successful Lyme Business Awards, this year expanding to also include Charmouth. Winners in a variety of categories were presented prizes by Deputy Mayor of Lyme Regis, Councillor Cheryl Reynolds, and sponsors of the event, with seafront restaurant Tom's coming out on top, having won Best Restaurant and Overall Business of the Year. The acclaimed Robin Wild restaurant in Lyme Regis will diversify this winter to become a wild food bakery. Owner and chef Harriet Mansell and her team will be providing fresh bread and pastries inspired by foraged ingredients and supplying them from Robin Wild in Silver Street and her sister restaurant in Lilac in Broad Street. Lilac will also continue to open as usual and will start serving a brunch menu on Saturdays, while Robin Wild will offer its 8-course tasting menu on ad hoc evenings and through pop-ups and collaborations across the UK. Harriet said this will allow her business to evolve as the hospitality industry struggles with rising costs. The renowned Boat Building Academy in Lyme Regis celebrated the completion of its latest course with a boat launch in freezing temperatures this week. 3 handcrafted vessels were eagerly launched into the harbour for the first time by course graduates who were not put off by the cold weather. A large crowd gathered on the slipway to cheer them on, including the Mayor of Lyme Regis, Councillor Michaela Ellis. Father Christmas has helped to raise almost £1,400 for the Seaside store, which provides affordable access to fresh and nutritious food for all in Lyme Regis. The annual charity Santa Sleigh made its way around Lyme Regis, Up Lyme and Charmouth this week, bringing festive cheer to many families. It was the 21st year that Neville and Sarah Causley and their family had organised the tour, and this year they selected the Seaside store as their chosen charity in light of the cost of living crisis. After 2 disastrous cup matches in which they conceded a total of 13 goals, Lyme Regis' first team were anxious to regain their good form in the Devon and Exeter League with a home encounter against Colleton. It was one of the few games that beat the weather as freezing conditions played havoc with the local football programme, but the local derby went ahead after a pitch inspection. Both teams are competing for a top 3 place in the Premier Division, but Colleton have long been considered one of Lyme's bogey teams, and so it proved yet again. Manager Julian Simier had to switch things around with 4 regulars on the injury list. Lyme opened the scoring through Josh Rawlins, one of the club's most promising youngsters, but it was veteran keeper Chris Higgs who kept the Seasiders in the picture, bringing off 3 brilliant saves to protect Lyme's fragile half-time lead. Colleton pulled one back in a fairly even second half and then stole the 3 points 10 minutes from the end to move into 3rd place in the division, with Lyme slipping down to 6th. Simier was pleased with his side's work rate and thought they deserved a point. Although Alphington seemed to be running away with the Premier title, it's very tight among the chasing pack and Lyme need to pick up 3 points against struggling Dawlish United tomorrow, weather permitting. Lyme reserves are at home against local rivals Seaton Town, although there must be some doubt about whether the game will go ahead if the freezing conditions continue. Up Lyme will also be looking for points after a barren spell at home to Colm United in Division 4. Local football will be taking a Christmas break after tomorrow's games, with fixtures resuming on January 7th. Lyme Regis Christmas Tree Festival will open at the Baptist Church today and will remain open all weekend, with a display of trees decorated by different local organisations on show. Alongside the festival, Father Christmas will also be in his grotto at the Baptist Church on Saturday and Sunday, ready to meet children. Tonight, Scar Legends Bad Banners will be performing at the Marine Theatre with doors opening at 7 p.m, while on Saturday the Marine hosts its monthly comedy club with headliner Jess Fosterkew also opening at 7. There will also be a Christmas raffle and party at Lyme Regis Football Club from 7, and the Nag's Head will host its weekly live music night from 9 p.m. Temperatures are slowly starting to increase, with a largely sunny outlook today and high temperatures of 5 degrees, going up to 7 on Saturday with more cloud coverage, and 11 on Sunday, although heavy rain and strong winds are forecast to round off the weekend and take us into next week. Thanks for watching LymeOnline's video news bulletins. You can find the latest local news on our website, follow us on Facebook, Twitter or Instagram, or subscribe to our free weekly newsletter to stay up to date throughout the week. Wrap up warm and have a great weekend.